Far out. A hell of a lot of dog noise going on over there. I don't know what the hell's going on. Morning, well, Hippy Trev here. Another beautiful day up here in paradise. Roll the noisy. Don't roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Fuck, that's noisy. Dogs are going mental. I've never heard them do that before. Alright, anyway, back to today's business. Our bloody X-Trail's back, god damn it. So we got the oil leak fixed. Lainie took it up to Bundy the other day, got the boots put on, cost her $400. Just had two boots put on the CVs. Driving home yesterday, she conked out, fair way out of town. Turned out the fuel gauge doesn't work, so she ran out of petrol, and then found out that she has no brake lights, or sorry, one brake light's out, but there's no tail lights, and there's no dash lights, and there's no parkers up front here. So it's back here, and I'm going to see if I can trace some electricals back. Oh, those fucking dogs. I have no idea what's going on. Someone's yelling at them. Good. I've got to get me clippers. I don't know what's going on with them fucking dogs, but they're going off their heads. Someone's trying to kill somebody. So we checked under the bonnet. The fuses under the dash, couldn't find anything under there that was related. I found this one here that's over here. You probably can't see, I need my glasses. And it says headlamps, fog lamps, demister lamps, and headlamps, whatever. We lifted up, there's no relays in there, and then we watched a couple of videos and found out there's actually a fuse box in under here. That's not even connected. This is only held on by fucking zippy ties, so I'm going to take this off so I can get access. There's also in here some really bodgy fucking wiring that may or may not have something to do with it. It's been wired into the headlights. There's some really dodgy fucking wiring going on with this car. Absolutely. Someone had spotlights mounted to it. I don't know if that has anything to do with the tail lights. I'm actually going to disconnect this whole series of line, just disconnect this power line here for now. They're spliced into this somehow, which I have no idea how they've done it. Oh, there, all right, so they've just cut those wires there. I can probably pull all this wiring out. I think I probably should. That's wired, so they've changed this headlight plug here. I don't know what they've done over this side. Whether that's got anything to do with anything. It's trouble. I'm back messing with somebody else's fucking mess. First thing I'm doing, I'm going to just disconnect this. The fuse box is down in here. And the fuse that keeps blowing is this little bugger down in here. So I'm going to test lamp that. So I'm going to disconnect this first and see if we get any change of anything. Then I'm going to start working probably down the back, work my way forward. Electricals can be a pain in the ass. But let's firstly just remove this dodgy fucking wiring here. Let's get this one off. Right, it's disconnected now. I don't have to worry about disconnecting the earth. Well, actually, I probably should do that. I'll just wire that back up. I don't know what's going on with them fucking dogs. And that's not even tight either. Like, this tournament looks bloody shit. Oh, them fucking dogs, I don't know what their deal is. So I'm going to take that earth lead off as well. I know she wants to put spotties and that all on this car, but you know what? With this amount of dodgy fucking wiring, let's just remove the dodgy wiring out of here first, in case that has got something to do with it. Always get rid of the shit. And hopefully you can find your way clear. Rightio. You probably can't see what I'm doing here. I'm playing with this battery. Oh, I can't believe them dogs. They're going mental. And this battery constantly says it needs to be recharged, so, but I don't think that's definitely not the problem. I get this terminal nice and tight. Oh, sun's come out. We've had some nice, beautiful rain. I mowed my lawn yesterday and completely fucked my back yet again. I'm in so much fucking agony. I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna pull this shit wiring out. Get rid of this shit fucking wiring. Yeah, that's everywhere. It's what, I don't know who wired this thing, but it's a fucking mess. And that wire goes into the cab. Rightio, alright. It's all disconnected now, so that shouldn't affect anything. That battery terminal is not tight, so we almost need a new battery terminal. That one is. This one here is not. Oh, I can't believe them bloody dogs. Alright, I'm going to get my test lamp. I'm not going to use my good quality test lamp that was given to me the other day. Oh, I say, Danny down in Brisbane, I got your card, mate, with your little pamphlet, and your stickers are on the way. Right, so there's power there. Not there. Not there. Alright, let's just put a light in. I'm going to get me fuses. So the lights aren't turned on, but there's power there. And that didn't pop the fuse. Alright, I'm going to turn the lights on now and see if I've got tail lights. No tail lights, both bulbs look blown actually. Now I've got to see if I've blown that fuse. And I think she blew straight away. And I haven't got my little, I need my pliers. So the headlights are on, but nothing else. And yeah, she popped that fuse straight away. All right, we're gonna start looking elsewhere, turn these headlights off. Should I try something with my test lamp? Oh, well, I've got the lights on. And finally, those dogs are quieting down. So, that's earthed out somewhere. There's no power coming out. Power to power doesn't matter, so that tells me there's an earth somewhere in this whole lighting situation. There's an earth somewhere, because as far as I'm aware, that shouldn't be lighting up. I have a fairly good understanding of 12-volt wiring, but alright, so there's no power there now. But there's power there. That's earth, so there's power there, but there's no power there. I think I've got to go down the back and start investigating. So let's go down the back and see if we can start finding anything that's obviously wrong. So it's got has a blown tail light, brake light. We're thinking maybe that's the start of it, and I'm pretty sure she says it's the right-hand side. So we're going to remove. So we're going to start by removing this. So that bulb looks blown. And that bulb also looks blown. I'm going to go and grab my toolbox, toolkit. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday, but I completely fucked me back. I'm in agony. I haven't taken any painkillers today. I reckon that's about a 12 mil. Oh, fuck, I'm in agony. No, got to be 10. I'm pretty sure she said this one's blown, so, and I've been told I've got to be really careful taking these tail lights out because they are so flimsy. I think it's not even tight. Oh, sun's coming out. Beautiful. So, also another thing to check is these up in here. Check the wiring up in here. Something shorting something out. I guess basically you start down the back and work your way forward. And you're supposed to just grab these and they come out. Get some. Okay, I'm getting there. Oh, maybe that would help. Somewhere in here, there's these pins. I reckon you get a bit of WD-40 in there. Slide that in. I don't know where the pins are, but I'm just going to throw some WD-40 in here and hope for the best. And I might get old mate Dan's chicken stick. You said I'd have multiple uses for this thing. There we go. Rightio. Looks pretty messy in here. It's full of dirt and shit. I wonder if that's anything to do with any of it. The amount of dirt and shit in there, that could be causing it. I'm going to fire up the air compressor. I think this is the blown bulb. Just going to disconnect that. I wonder if that's got anything to do with it, all this muck and shit up there. I'm going to fire up the air compressor and dust all that out. It could be as simple as moisture in there, shorting the whole system out. Oop, camera. Because yeah, look at all that shit in there. It could be that simple. I'm not saying it is, but you never know. I'll pull the other side and do the same. All right, I'm going to leave that for a minute. I'm going to go up front and I'm going to waste another fuse and see how I go. I'm going to put another fuse in there and see if it blows. Yeah, popped him straight away. Not that, all right, that's not the problem. Lights are off. Lucky these fuses are cheap. Right, then I'm going to go through quite a few trying to sort this out. Yeah, popped him straight away. All right, that is not the problem. I'm going to take this top one out as well because this, you know, when we the only thing we fucked with the other day was this up here. If I can get that, unplug that. you know, this could be the problem as well. I can get this plug out. Right, so I've disconnected that. I'm going to try another fuse. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to try different things, unplugging things, put a fuse in, see if it pops. I know plenty of you have probably got something to say about that I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe I am. But I've got to try this shit. I don't know what else to do. I'm not familiar with these cars at all. And I'll just pull that fuse out. I'm sure it's popped as well. Yep, she blown. All right, I'm just going to keep blowing fucking fuses till we sort out what the problem is, if I can. I may not be able to sort this problem out. The other one was there's no fuel gauge. So there could be a problem underneath the back seat. Then I'm going to be, right, now working on this one. It could be damaged wires up in here. All I can do is just keep popping things out and hoping for the best. She said she, when she drove this back from down the Gold Coast or wherever she bought this from, that apparently all the tail lights and that were working. So I don't know what's changed between then and now. But she's got so much money invested in it, she kind of has to keep going with it. So get Dan's chicken stick in under here. There we go. It's not as bad. I'm going to pull the tail light. This bulb looks blown as well. See, it's got a very blown look about it. I'm actually going to have a look at the new globe that she's got and see if they're the same colour. No, they're clear. Right, so both those bulbs, that she got two brand new ones, both those bulbs are clear where these are blown. So why have they blown and where have they blown? That's the indicators. Apparently they all work. There's no lights at the top. I'm going to give that a spray. Just in there. I was going to say I'll put the test lamp in, but there's probably no point putting a test lamp in there and testing for power when the fuses are being removed. So and if you think I don't know what I'm doing, you're dead right. I have no real idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just trying different things because it's how you solve. Rightio, so everything's been to do with brake lights, tail lights has all been disconnected and removed with the blown ones. So I'm going to go and blow another fuse and see if we found anything. Other than that, it's going to have to be somewhere else. Thank God these fuses are cheap. I just heard it click. As soon as I hit that light, I heard the fuse go pop. So that fuse is gone as well. I'm getting a collection of dead fuses here. Yep, smoked. Rightio. Well, I've just smoked another fuse. So where else do we start looking? A lot of moisture up in here. Ah, jeez, where do you trace this shit back? Oh, I can't see anything obvious there. They're all black wires. I'm calling this thing the fucking boomerang because it just keeps coming back. Can't see any rub through wires up there. Can't see any rub through wires there. I'll go and have a look on the other side. Can't see any rub through wires there. Nothing's rubbed through there. All right, now where do we go? I don't know where to start looking next, to tell you the truth. Is the problem further up the line? Has it got something to do with the front spotlights? Maybe I better go and start looking at the front spotlights, because whatever's down here isn't the problem. Oh. Is it the front spotties? Oh, not the front parking lights. So they've been wired into there. I'm going to pull this fucking plug over here, if I can figure out how to get it out. I'm going to pull this plug here. That goes into the headlights. Alright, so I pulled this plug over here. It goes downstairs to there, and has been bodged into there. Alright, let's see if we blow another fuse. I'll go and grab a fuse and see if that blows. Just start unplugging shit, I guess, until I find it where the fuses stop blowing. I'm starting to run out of fuses pretty quick though. I just don't trust all this dodgy fucking wiring. Nut popped. I heard it pop. Blew another one. Yep, she popped. Fuck, where do I go next? That's disconnected. That's all disconnected. Some dodgy wiring there. What goes down to the lights down, there's the park lights down there. How do you even remove them? They look like LEDs. I don't know how to remove them. Do they just come out, or what's the deal? Do I have to take the I might have to go and get Lainie's torch. Shit. I don't know where to go next. I really don't know where I'm supposed to go next to go looking. I've watched a few YouTubes, and there is no real YouTubes on these cars. Alright, I'm just going to have a quick look under the dash in the cab and find out where that wire goes. Maybe that's tied into something. Where it comes from the file. That's it there. Alright, that goes to that switch there. So that's just an off and on switch. It doesn't go anywhere else but that switch off and on. This. don't believe that switch is the problem, but who fucking knows. Yeah, it's on a smell that headlight's out. Oh, it was posty. There was any presents in the mail. So, that wire that goes into the dash is a 3-core wire that runs up into here. I've only got 2 here. I'll go to the spotties. I don't know what's wired into this plug here. I don't even know how that goes back on. Oh, see, it can only go one way. Right, that goes there. So that wire there is a 3-core wire that goes into the dash. This is all this shit here goes into the relay. So none of that's connected. So I've got nothing to do with any of that. So where is the fucking problem? Where, oh where is the fucking problem? Alright, I'm going to take a quick smoko break. So I don't know, it might be a few showers about. I might have to rack home, put a tarp or something out of the babies. Right at this particular moment, I've got no fucking idea what's going on, where the short is. I don't know even how to find this short. So, all right, I'm going to get back to you a bit later. I'm going to have a cuppa, see if I can find some YouTubes on this shit. But yeah, don't really have a clue. Maybe it's all the way in underneath the back seat somewhere. I don't know where the wiring runs, whether it's up through the roof. I don't know what's happened to this car. So anyway, all right, well, I'll catch you later. Alright, well, this job's really getting beyond me, so it's quite a few hours later. As you can see, I'm down on the tank top. It's beautiful up here at the moment. I have disconnected every light, front park lights, headlights, park lights, headlights. Everything's disconnected up here at the front. I wish I knew how to remove this fuse box. I'm wondering if something's gone wrong under this fuse box. I don't know how to lift this out and check to make sure nothing's burnt out under there. I'm not really sure on that part, and I don't want to fuck with it because I don't know how to do it. I removed everything out of the boot, spare tyre. I thought it might have been, you probably can't see, I thought it might have been the trailer plug. It probably could even still be the trailer plug. I've tried to trace every wire back through here. Everything looks good. There was a little bit of dodgy wiring here. This looks aftermarket, but I'm pretty sure it goes to there, but there's no power coming up to there, so I don't know where this is connected anywhere. Whole back end's out of it. I'm going to have to lift the back seat out. I'm going to actually think about getting into the back seat, and I'll just move these. I'm going to have a go at lifting the back seat up. There's supposed to be a strap here, under here somewhere. That's it. Hopefully I can make this. I know you guys can only see my ass at the moment. So now I'm under fucking straw and shit everywhere. It looks like a farmhouse in there. Right out, I'm going to try and open the other side up as well. My next thought is maybe, does this open? Yep, good. I'm going for the fuel pump next, under here, and I'm going to disconnect. I don't know how to get this plug out. This clip here. I was thinking of disconnecting. I'm just looking for broken wires anywhere. I'm thinking of getting into here, and I'll work out how to get this plug off. Screwdriver, I guess. Actually, I'll see if I can find my plug removing tool that I made. I think that's around here somewhere. I made my own little plastic clip remover. I don't know if it's going to work on this or not. Try and get this out, get the carpet up. Yep, got that one out. I'm going to I'll put that front seat. I'll have to sit you back a minute. I'm going to disconnect the fuel pump lines. See if that makes any difference. I'm starting to run out of fuses. That little tool works a treat. I just ground that down. That works a treat. Right, I'll put these where I can find them again. Don't leave them on the front seat. I'll put them up on the dash. Because the fuel gauge isn't working. So I have seen a video where the fuel gauge wasn't working on one, and it was somehow related to the tail lights. I don't know. I've just got to try everything and anything. Oh, there's no. Right, I need a big screwdriver for that. Short flat. I'm starting to run out of fuses. Unless they're cheap. I bought 20 fuses and it cost me a whole $6. So that's all you can do, is just keep working your way back. Oop. This is the only thing I can think to do, is keep working my way back and back to the front. Let's see if I can get these to work. These are okay, goes that way. Right, get them turning the right way usually helps. Cover off, and I'm going to disconnect this this switch here. I can work out how to do that. I can disconnect the switch. I don't know how to do these modern switches. You push up or you push down. Down, I think. There we go. Right, that one's off. You have to excuse me while I get in there and try and get this plug off this side. Oh, Lainie's going to come back and have a heart attack when she sees her car in a million pieces. And still no problem solved. This really sucks. I'm sure there's smarter people out there that probably would be able to find this in a heartbeat, but I'm not one of them. The only thing I can think to do is do this. Right, everything's disconnected. Now we try again. I'll put another fuse in, see if it pops. I'm starting to run out of fuses. I might have to go down and get some more. I'm going to turn the headlights on. Even though nothing lights up, nothing's connected, that's why. Drop a fuse in, hopefully it doesn't pop. Fuck me, it didn't pop. It didn't pop. Have I got the hang? I better go and check, make sure I did actually turn the headlights on and not off. Off. All right. I had the headlights off, not on. Yeah, she blew again. All right, that's another one gone. We're not having any wind here. How far back do I fucking go? I don't know. I'm starting to suspect this fuse box is the problem, and I don't know how to get it out, but I'm starting to really suspect that because I've traced all the wires back everywhere and I can't find any shorts, anything blown. I've gone back as far as I can go. I said, oh, Lanie's going to come back. She's up in Bundy at the moment. She's not back till about 4 or 5 o'clock this Harvey. She's not going to have time to fuck around with me in the car, probably till tomorrow. I can't find any shorts, any broken wires. This is turning into a complete and utter fucking nightmare. Is it the is it this trailer plug shorting everything out? It's something, it's got to be down the back here. It can't be anything up front. It can't be. The only thing I can think of it is, it's got to be the fuse box. Everything is unplugged. Every single thing is unplugged right the way back. Well, coming forward, everything's unplugged except this fuse box here, and I don't know how, I'm bringing it a bit closer I can. I don't know how to lift this fuse box up. I'm thinking there's something wrong under here. That's the only thing I can come to conclude, but I don't know how to remove this fuse box. So I've pulled everything else apart. I've disconnected every fucking wire that needs to be disconnected. There is literally nothing left to be disconnected. I've disconnected everything. From the fuel tank forward, it's all solid wiring. There's nothing in there related to the wiring at the back. Everything in here is disconnected. It's all disconnected. Globes are out. Maybe I'll take this globe out. I don't see how it'll make any difference, but I'll take it out anyway. Put that up on the dash. So I know this is a good globe, this one. This one did actually work. The brake light part of it worked, but nothing else did. I don't know where else to look on this thing. It's got me beat. I can normally sort a lot of 12-volt wiring out, but this one it's got me fucked. All right, I don't think there's anything left to pull apart. I don't think there's anything left. I can't even fucking speak. Thank you, Nikki, and you know why. There's nothing left to disconnect, and the only thing I can't get into, and I know how to disconnect, is this fuse box. That's the only thing left, and I don't know how to disconnect it. But I've disconnected everything else that matters. All wires, headlights, park lights, reckon everything's disconnected, and I'm still not getting anywhere. So Lainie's not due back till about 5 this afternoon. She's certainly not going to want to fuck around with it today. Maybe tomorrow's another vid. I'm actually going to end this one today. There looks like there may be a storm around. I need to clean up all Lainie's stuff and put it somewhere if it rains that it's not going to get destroyed. I might race down and grab a few more fuses. Totally at my wits' end, people. I've done all the basics that I know how to do. I normally know my 12-volt wiring, but on this case, it's this one's outsmarted me. Something is wrong somewhere, and I am now starting to suspect that this is the real problem of what is going on. But until I know how to get this fuse box out of here, which I don't, I've come to a complete and utter fucking dead end. So, all right, tomorrow, I think tomorrow will be another vid. So, rightio, well, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and we'll catch you later. Bye.